All right, have and have not fans, here's another video in regards to Hannah herself, and we're going to speak more of a hypothetical situation here. Now, we do know that she told Benny and Candace that, hey, tomorrow I'm going to have an interview at the Artesian Hotel for a job there, and, pretty much this is after Benny told everyone that, hey, Mitch told me that he figured out a situation with his family, he paid off the debt, we're good to go. And, Hannah was a bit happier knowing that Benny's life is safe for now. And, she's going to the hotel the next day for a job interview. So, yeah, let's just kind of put the whole crier thing on a shelf as to whether or not they're dead, if it's a hallucination. Let's just talk strictly about Hannah getting the job. Now, the question is, her working at the hotel is going to be pretty interesting because of the fact that, well, if she's at the hotel, she's going to be aware of everything that's going on there. I mean, you could argue, well, the prostitution ring has pretty much been dissolved since the FBI is crawling around like ants. So I think the real question here is, once Scott or other FBI agents, let's just say specifically Scott, what if he gets wind that Candace Young's mother has gotten a job at the hotel? Do you think it's possible that she'll end up being interrogated by the FBI at some point? I think that is a major possibility. Remember, at this point, the FBI doesn't give a crap about Veronica, Jim, pretty much anyone who has been doing dirty deeds in Atlanta. I mean, the only other people we know they're investigating it are the Malones, but that was foreshadowed. I guess that's going to build up to something in the future. But I think it'll be pretty interesting if Hannah gets interrogated by the FBI because of the fact that, the FBI in season 7, let's just theorize this happens in season 7. It will remind me of Jim and how he treated Hannah back in season 1 because he was and I think he and David were both thinking the same thing. Wait a minute, you're being blackmailed by Candace Young, and it just so happens that this occurs right around the time Hannah Young, her mother, gets a job working for you. Coincidence? I think not. But then, after praying for Benny with David at the courthouse, that's when David looked more into Hannah's background and discovered that, oh yeah, Hannah's clean. She has nothing to do with this. I feel like the same thing might ring true of the FBI. Like, they will assume that Hannah is like infiltrating the hotel or something along those lines, and then think she knows or has involvement with Candace's misdeeds. So I dare say that Hannah, that's the thing about Hannah, which makes me sad. Every time it seems that things are going right for her or her family, or specifically, let's just talk about her, whether it be her work life, her personal life, her spiritual life, her love life, it all falls apart. And I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief saying that it's good to see Hannah back at work again. I mean, literally, how many times has she quit working for Catherine? I mean, I feel like she said, I quit as many times as, Candace has slept around with men. But all I'm saying is, I think the FBI might try to interrogate her, which will make her very concerned. I mean, we know RK at this point is probably not going back to the hotel anytime soon. Roderick, I mean, based off what Catherine was saying, it looks like he's going to be hitting away at that condo for an extended amount of time. Rocky is probably the only person who we've seen before who might still be working at the hotel due to the fact that he's ready to rat and snitch him if it doesn't mean he gets deported. And Gia, she's gone. She's never coming back. So Hannah at the hotel? I mean, Charles, he has no reason to go back to the hotel due to the fact he broke things off with Candace, and there's no way he will be going back to Savannah, Georgia anytime soon, since that's the home place of Candace to begin with. So I don't think he's going to be back at the hotel. So yeah, the FBI, as far as I know, will be the only people surveilling the area trying to get evidence or any kind of information. So with that being said, I'm just throwing the theory out there. Do you think it's possible that the FBI will encounter Hannah and then ask questions about Candace, and then Hannah will probably relay that information to Candace, like, what's going on, Candace? Because I'm pretty sure that she isn't fully aware of all the things Candace has done at the hotel. Now, I think this would be a great way to reintroduce the, hey, your daughter shoved some guy out of the window, right? Wait, what? So I definitely think her working at the hotel would actually be a way to make things worse between the Candace-Hannah relationship, where it's like everything's going good, but then it's like, Candace, you killed a man? And before you say it, well, Jeremy, remember when Hanna stabbed Malik and then he died in the back of the van from losing so much blood and yada yada? That was clearly self-defense. And yes, even I made the argument when Candace shoved Oscar out of the window. I said, technically speaking, that was self-defense because we have no idea how far Oscar was going to take his beating of Candace. But at the same time, you know, she literally shoved him to his death. So, you know, there was that aspect. And we don't even fully know if Malik was dead. I think the argument still stands as to whether or not Hanna indirectly killed Malik because he lost so much blood from being stabbed, or he was just simply unconscious. So when RK tried to check for a pulse and whatnot, he was actually barely alive, but he truly had the appearance and like body pulse or whatnot of somebody who was dead. Because I keep making the argument, remember how many times Jeffrey stabbed Quincy in the back and then he eventually fell over, but then he reawoke a while later to talk with Candace, who just let him eventually die? I dare think that Malik probably was barely alive, but he was probably actually killed when he was cremated when Candace set the van on fire. So when is that going to be brought back up? But in any case, I think that Hanna actually possibly finding out her daughter killed someone might actually cause a bigger rift between the two once she confronts her about that, because I think that she isn't fully aware of all the things she had done at the Artesian Hotel. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It really does help the video get more traction online. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Still trying to hopefully hit 90,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We'll see if we can make it, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.